Tony D and Little Joan with a screenwriter's rant on Drive Back Home about a brother who saves his brother who's gay and drives across the country with him and gets to know him. Smash like and subscribe. Thank you for smash liking and subscribing. Check out my books. Links in the description. Comedy Heart in South Jersey. It's the Pineys. Books 1 through 16 available at Amazon.com. Don't forget, Kindle Unlimited is free. It's refreshing, real, and got some darkness to it. The Edmonton Journal. No, I don't think it's refreshing at all. Look, if you had made this movie 40 years ago, sure, it would have been interesting because having a gay brother, especially in a story in the media, would have been semi-unique, interesting, would have been a topic most people didn't deal in or talked about all that much 40 years ago, let's say. Now this couldn't be more old hat. Takes place in the past, of course, because you have to set it in the past. If you set it in the present, the people will go, oh, so what? Your brother's gay. Who cares? So I'm not sure what year this takes place. I don't know, maybe the late 60s, early 70s, maybe early 80s. I don't know. That his brother is gay can only work in this time period as an unusual thing. And even then, it wasn't all that unusual. People didn't care that much. Some did, but a lot of people didn't. But this is another Hollywood thing. See how backwood and primitive these people are out in the Midwest? We have to teach them the gays are okay. They already know that. And again, it wasn't that huge of a deal December 6th in most places. So, it's not daring. It's just not daring. Is it good? It looks pretty high quality in terms of the characterization. He's a stereotypical gay guy, which is not very daring. He's got a little dog, and he's neat, and he's fussy, and his brother's kind of rough around the edges, and he's got a truck that's constantly breaking down because the radiator's leaking. Uplifting and incredibly satisfying. My Gay Toronto. Well, I'm not surprised at that review. He's arrested because he had gay sex. That's the reason, in a car. So his brother comes to bail him out of jail and bring him home to Ma. First he doesn't want to do it. Then, of course, along the way, he reconnects with his brother and realizes he's a human being and blah, blah, blah. So first act, his brother is arrested. He's got to go get him. He doesn't want to. His mother insists. He goes to get him. Second act, they drive across the country, get to know each other. First, he says a bunch of mean things, and then by the end of the movie, he's defending him and saying, I love you, brother. Third act, they reconcile. Based on a true story, you might get the end credits. The real person, blah, blah, blah. I think this takes place in Canada, maybe? Might. I don't know. I didn't see any Mounties. Funny, heart-wrenching, and beautiful. Alan Cummings is well cast. Again, it just seems, a retread of stuff we've seen before. And, again, not daring. A perfectly fine drama about two brothers who took different paths and reconcile. There's nothing wrong with it. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it. Understand that. It's fine. However, the hype around it is too much. This is a nice little family drama, but they tout it as something brave and daring and stunning. It's not brave and daring and stunning. It's just a drama at this point. So would I see it? I probably wouldn't go. I definitely wouldn't go to the theater for it. I wouldn't say no to it. I'd be like, okay. I think it would be fairly watchable without too much of the message. Let's see. Oh, good. All the info's here. This is the way you should fill out your YouTube trailer, movie people. Starring Alan Cumming, Charlie Creed Miles, Claire Coulter. Director is Michael Clowater. In the winter of 1970. There you go. A cantankerous small-town plumber from rural New Brunswick, Canada, must drive his beat-up work truck 1,000 miles to Toronto to get his estranged gay brother out of jail after being arrested for having sex in a public park. The two men are then forced to drive back home together at the behest of their hard-nosed mother before they kill each other. They're being hyperbolic there. Yeah, it sounds like, if this wasn't 2024, they'd probably market this as a comedy. But instead, they're leaning more into the drama because, God forbid, you have a couple of gay jokes and people will lose their damn minds. Yeah, so release date December 6th. I would not be opposed to watching this on streaming. It's not something I would seek out necessarily unless somebody told me, oh, that movie's really funny. But yeah, probably okay to watch, as an art house film. Perfectly palatable. Anyhow, that's it for me, Tony D, and Little Joan somewhere behind me. Little Joan doesn't want to be on screen anymore. I can't tell you why. She refuses to relax and sit. She's very cantankerous these days. Anyhow, tomorrow I will be at the Dickens Crayer Fair from 10 to 4. That's in Mays Landing. I will be in the church location. Then at 6 p.m., same day, I'm going to Laurel Springs for the tree lighting ceremony. I'll be in Maker's Workshop from 6 to 9. Then on Sunday, there's a holiday extravaganza in Hainesport, New Jersey, and I will be in the Danceations building from 10 to 1. Hope to see you there. We'll see you in the next one.